Hello, and welcome to an Uncertified PR tips video. Do let me know if these tips are helpful. They may not be helpful to everyone.
Anyways, as Santa said, it's exactly what it is. Before we jump into this, I'd recommend at least another player and some form of communication. This'll also require some luck too. Anyways, let's start with some recommended weapons. Real knife can function as a range and deals great damage. Banhammer 1 taps almost all normal dummies. And tree is self-explanatory. Shadow axe is good for curse stacking. Wallace's hammer is basically real knife without the slashes. Massimmune is good in damage and has +1 life. Now let's get into ranged weapons. Asteroid isn't the best on its own, but full attack mode makes up for it. Etymology also isn't that good but is decent enough to be here. Moscow is pretty good and has pretty high range. Same with Chicago. Makarov is decent, I guess. Ebony and Ivory are good weapons for Uncertified, due to their good damage. Spinbot is good and also has the point and click aspect of Chicago and Moscow. Upgradable weapons like SSG, Suppressed and Pixel Gun are god tier in this. Suppressed Mac destroys pretty much anything with its high speed. And Pixel Rifle is amazing also. Pirate Sidearm is a very good weapon also. I don't think I need to explain Lilinet. Now time for miscellaneous. These are pretty straightforward, but there are a few exceptions. Basically speed and health items are cool, but the few that stick out are Master Spark, Bonk, Holy Mantle, Silly Gas and the Soy. Silly Gas is great for reducing how many dummies there are without much effort. Deployable Chicken is not the greatest, but it's a good fire distraction.
They taste pretty good.
It gets stuck though. That's pretty much it for the items. Now for how to go about the mode. It's also important to remember which side they are coming from. I'll explain later. Starting out, here's a few things you should know. Remember what comes on which wave. Here's an easy visual explanation. For wave 1, I'd recommend upgrading any upgradables. But beware, as dummies can still overwhelm you. Dummies to stay away from are Dragon Slayer, Scythe, Stick, London, Fire Axe, Pipe, Crowbar, the Dang, and Random Rumble. It's also important to take these dummies out first, or else they'll do massive damage to you and the statue. Same thing as ones without weapons. That's pretty much it for wave 1. Wave 4. This is the hardest wave you'll encounter. At the start of both phases, mags will teleport around you. Target mage dummies first while looking out for Kami dummies. We do this so mags don't mess us up during the wave. Afterwards you can repeat the steps of wave 3, but once the next phase starts, mags will come back. As usual, target mags no matter what, then you can comfortably go back to what you were doing. On wave 5 we all know about the slot machine. We just have to hope we don't get minus, because I have no clue how to deal with him. It's pretty much a game over if you get him. To start, each boss has their own waves. SC.UC.Combat will have mags and combat dummies and is the easiest to deal with. Take out minions first, then deal with the boss. This pattern is consistent with all bosses on this. The only attacks he has is this AoE and a slash, and occasionally a big slash. After taking out all dummies you can focus on him. Here's why I said he's the easiest. All you need to do is run down the road and range attack while dodging his slashes. You can dodge his slashes by jumping to the side when he's about to do one. However, if he's too far he'll sprint towards you. These waves are pretty much like wave 4. So nothing new to talk about. Full count Dracombat mags and dummies will spawn. However, these dummies have 100 horsepower but can't wield weapons. They do have a lifesteal mechanic, so don't get them on the statue or get hit. I wouldn't melee them as SC.UC.Count can stun you and you'll get jumped. So just keep your distance.
I absolve you of your sin. I absolve you of your...
After you kill them all, you'll want to just run while keeping as much distance with Mr. Bat. If you can't find a way to you, he'll teleport around you. So try to keep yourself in view while dodging his shots. And don't get unlucky like me. After the third phase of wave 5 you move to the final one. When wave 6 start, Combat King will spawn. Keep moving around during this because sometimes he leaps and will crush you. He'll follow you constantly and will shoot fireballs at you. If he's close he'll crush you with the meat tenderizer part of his hammer. Basically you'll just want to dodge his fireballs while killing the dummies. No mags spawn during this. So keep your distance with him and dodge the fireballs. After killing all dummies you can focus on him. Basically, as you guessed, run through the town while range attacking him. Jump to the side to dodge the fireballs when he's about to shoot one. At 50% he'll enter phase 2 and heal. This phase is slightly harder cause he shoots more often. It gives him 2 new attacks. An attack where he'll shoot fireballs in the air. It's simple to dodge, just go to a spot where they aren't gonna land. Or you can angle your camera more upwards to predict where they'll go. Another attack is a burst attack. Move to the side when he does this or you'll die. After doing this for a while you should end up killing him. Anyways, that's all for the guide. If there's some stuff I missed, let me know. Remember, you might not complete it first try and practice helps. Thanks to Water is great for helping with this video. Bye.